Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sugar Flurb, and this is my fellow commentator, J2 Heel, and welcome to what school do you go to? Championship Wrestling 2K Division. We have a nice stacked card for you tonight. Better than that bullshit-ass Royal Rumble malarkey. Absolutely, yes, sir. We have a number one contender, fatal four-way for the women's title. Bull Nakano, Kula Diamond, Aja Kong, and Linda McMahon go head-to-head for his challenge, Io Shirai. Dr. Death makes his return to the Federation in a non-title shoot fight against Stitches. We have a tag team tournament, and the first match is Dio Mugiwara 420, Val Venus Kush. OG Score will also have a singles match against Steve Harvey. And let me tell you something. Shout out Steve Harvey. I hope he F5'd the fuck out that bitch. SoundCloud Valero I-75 title match is our main event for the evening, featuring Pennywise, the SoundCloud Demon versus Lil Xan. And ladies and gentlemen, you can see making his way to the ring, he is the two-time what school do you go to? Championship Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, all the X visuals.
Look at him. Coming out of a crazy rivalry with J2 Hill.
Absolutely crazy rivalry with J2 Hill. And J2 Hill, how does it feel to come out on the losing side of that rivalry?
It never feels good. It never feels good to lose the world title, man.
It does not. I would know. I lost that world title on my first defense, and it's been mid card for me ever since. I'm a workhorse. I don't want to be doing Make-A-Wish. I don't want to be doing Make-A-Wishes and Leisure Village strip club dances like J2 Hill.
He said he's Dolph Ziggler status.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what all the X Visuals has to say here tonight. He didn't even get to put the mic up to his mouth before he was interrupted. And ladies and gentlemen, it seems that the man who is interrupting all the X Visuals is a former member of Blue Man Group who dyed himself white. Because fuck them niggas. I'm not crippin' no more.
Oh, if it isn't all the paper champion visuals, you were probably expecting somebody else. Somebody you called a partner. Well, he's done doing what you expect. If you want a word with El Rey, you're going to have to go through me. So how about next week? I make you look like the fraud you are.
Crowd's not liking the Blue Man Group promo here. Oh, that's a cheap shot. Unnecessary there. Look at him running like a coward. All them horror movie honkies look just so cowardly. Unbelievable that they were trying to be so disrespectful. All the X Visuals is definitely going to make quick work of him. I don't see why he would even step up to the world champion. But ladies and gentlemen, we have up next a number one contender, fatal four-way for the women's championship. Bull Nakano, Kula Diamond, Aja Kong, and Linda McMahon. Who do you have your money on in this matchup tonight, J2 Heel?
I put my money on the Mega Mistress, Linda McMahon.
The Mega Mistress, as this odd-looking Paul Phoenix, but a mullet-having ass bitch makes her way down to the ring. Bull Nakano, probably one of the bigger competitors in the women's division, yes sir. And ladies and gentlemen, do remember that this is an elimination style matchup. So you have to go through 3 other women. You can't just get a quick roll up and run away with the title. You have to win 3 times. or pray that you can get the last pinfall in a one-on-one confrontation.
Yep.
And ladies and gentlemen, you can see her fighting right out of the White House, right out of the Trump administration. Linda McMahon with the Justin Bieber fade, making her hauling ass down to the ring. No waves, no nothing. She just threw her arms up to say, look at the MAGA doctrine at work here. Making her way into the ring very quickly in comparison to her opponents. Quick entrance because she wants all of the smoke, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, this spooky, scary, nasty son of a bitch, transgender Vader, makes her way down to the ring. Just frightening. I don't know why this bitch is allowed in the women's division. Like, it's bad enough we got J2 Trans in the women's division as the inaugural women's champion. Why is Vader here too? Big and green as fuck for no reason, old Oompa Loompa built ass. My money is definitely not on no bitch that look like a Oompa Loompa.
You might have a chance.
If she does have a chance, it will only be because the MAGA doctrine is the only other woman left. I think Aja Kong and Bull Nakano are strong competitors in this matchup, but I do not think that they really have what it takes to win this matchup, much less defeat Io Shirai and claim her women's championship. Because in order to claim the women's championship, they have to get through this woman, the woman who blindsided the champion 2 weeks ago, Kula Diamond. And even though she was unsuccessful in her attempt at the women's championship, she had a strong showing, albeit a quick one, at one night at Baby Swan.
Very, very impressive. Very impressive.
Yes, sir. Very impressive matchup there, where she was
back to it.
She was eventually defeated, however, but she is not letting any of that bother her. She went backstage. She enjoyed some of the food they had to offer in Osaka, Japan, and then she made her way right back to the tour bus and the Sugar Flame Enterprises private jet. You know what I'm saying? And we got right back. We got right back to business. Aja Kong, Linda McMahon, Bull Nakano, and Kula Diamond, who seems very poised, despite being what seems to be one of the smaller women in this matchup. Running Bulldog by Linda as Aja Kong and Bull Nakano get at it. The two smaller women and the two bigger women going 1v1 each. This is elimination style, so that might not be the smartest idea, because whichever one of these smaller women scores an elimination might end up having to fight both of these big, nasty bitches.
That is true.
I would just like to ask, just regardless of who her manager is, who allowed Bull Nakano to come out here with that haircut? Like, I don't get me wrong, the Paul Phoenix mullet combo isn't actually a bad idea, but why is the Paul Phoenix blue and the mullet like piss yellow? That's my question. That's a very unusual. That's a very interesting question that we might have to ask her manager.
Going over there.
Aja Kong trying to get involved. Big blow to the back. Just fighting before Kula's whipped back into the ring. Whips Bull Nakano back into the ring. Linda McMahon on the outside, not looking too good before she swoops back into the ring. Linda McMahon and Kula going at it as much as Aja Kong and Bull Nakano are. You would think that this is a tag team matchup. However, I would also argue that despite how trash, beautiful back suplex there by Aja Kong, I would argue that despite how trash Bull Nakano's haircut is, it is arguably better. DDT, beautiful Mario Judah DDT type beat by Kula Diamond, learning from her stablemates after her defeat, running Bulldog. Aja Kong probably was the worst haircut here because that looked like some shit David would have.
Goddamn.
Kick to the leg. We do have much love for El Rey out here, though. Just, you know, partially shaved heads is not cool. Only niggas that ever make it look cool were Peter Dune and Mitsuke Nakamura.
Peter Dune.
Big takedown by Bull Nakano as Kula Diamond follows her across the outside. This matchup cannot end on the outside. It is
that suplex.
Beautiful suplex counter there. Scoops Linda McMahon up and goes to throw in the ring, but she's countered with a falling back suplex here. So who is your money on in this matchup now that we have seen about 3 to 5 minutes of action?
Oh no, both of the big nasty bitches are going hard right now.
Absolutely, but you do have to take into consideration that the big nasty bitches are beating the shit out of each other as Aja Kong is hit with a big pile driver. It might take more energy to put away another big nasty bitch as Bull Nakano goes for the cover and a kick out here. Linda McMahon just hitting a big non-stop series of running bulldogs on Kula Diamond on the outside. The MAGA Mistress wants to take the title right back home to the White House. Beautiful spinning slam there by Kula Diamond, who's feeling herself as Bull Nakano puts Aja Kong in a single leg Boston Crab. Aja trying to make her way to the ropes before she breaks the hold. Clubbing blows. Looks like the MAGA doctrine is teaming up with Aja Kong. No, never mind that fireman's carry takedown. Big kick to the chest. Linda McMahon trying to show that she can go with the bigger wrestlers. She's trying to prove that she ain't no Thunder Rosa and she ain't no grudge bitch. She can go. Right hand here. Big takedown here.
Dropped her.
Shoves her off. Ooh, big sliding kick takes Bull Nakano's legs out from under her. Bull Nakano able to fight her off. Right hand. Now we have German suplex, and it was an uproot German suplex that allowed Io Shirai to defeat Kula Diamond as Aja Kong is put in a cover. Hey, Linda McMahon just eliminated Aja Kong, ladies and gentlemen.
Big nasty bitches is down.
You have to wonder how Aja Kong's manager is feeling seeing the wrestler get defeated by the MAGA Mistress. Headlock.
What's she going for?
Isn't Aja Kong a member of the OG Scorp Collective? Beautiful.
I believe so.
And Bull Nakano is a J2 heel wrestler. All the X visuals, excuse me. Big ass leg drop. What the fuck? She got to be Gonzo. 1, 2, kick out. Never mind. The MAGA Mistress with the white power. She remembered she remembered the Logan Paul W crucifix slam. She was like, Logan Paul probably beat Floyd Mayweather. I can beat Bull Nakano. Working on the leg here. Some kind of, looks like some kind of sharpshooter type maneuver. God damn. Some kind of horrific octopus stretch type beat before it's broken up by a knee or something. The MAGA Mistress going at Bull Nakano as hard as possible before deciding to relent when she goes for the cover. And Kula Diamond has been pinned as Linda McMahon and Bull Nakano are the final two. Both of these women have an elimination in this matchup. Both of these women are dominant competitors. Kula Diamond worn down by Linda McMahon's non-stop series of running bulldogs. Bull Nakano, which is heavy offense on every woman she fights. Working the arm of her opponent, trying to rip the arm off, maybe work her for an armbar or a triangle choke. Word to Michael Myers. Going for the head scissors, elbows. Big series of elbows. Kula Diamond not too happy on the outside that she was defeated. Going for some kind of stretching maneuver. Goodness, that looks like it hurt like hell. She ain't stretched like that since before Shane was born.
Damn.
Big clothesline. Sets her up, whips her into the ropes.
Big jump kick.
Beautiful enziguri right there, but can she put her away with it? 1, kick out at 1. Bull Nakano wasn't having that shit. She did all that work on her fucking hair. She gonna get some dubs tonight. Of course, Bull Nakano rocking the Lakers haircut out here. The purple ass mohawk and the yellow mullet. Real Mamba Forever activities. And
Linda dragging her
up
to
against
the
the ropes. Counter, whips her out of the ring. She's on the apron. This is in a good spot for her. Wait a minute. Goodness, what a snapmare. Goes for a kick and misses. Gives up her back. She gets hit. Handle backbreaker. Goodness, what a maneuver right there. Off the ropes. Bull Nakano heading to the top. It's not good if a big bitch like that get up to the top. She misses. That had to have hurt like hell. Kick to the back, drops her. That's not looking too good. It looks like the Mega Mistress might run away with it. Quick stomp. Sets her up. Kick to the back. Goes for the cover here. 1, 2, kick out.
Oh shit. So close.
Well, Nakano showing that she is a very gutsy, very hardy, very determined fighter here in AWSDYG2 Championship Wrestling. She ain't gonna get bodied out the Federation in 3 weeks like Hana Kimura in the Fire Pro division. Goes for the cover again. 1, 2, 3, and she got it. She got it. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and the new #1 contender for the AWSDYG2 Women's Championship, Linda the Mega Mistress McMahon. And you have to think that Linda McMahon's manager is very, very happy to see this. Despite all of Bull Nakano's efforts with big flying leg drops and slam after slam and putting in work on Aja Kong, it is very, very sad to see that Bull Nakano cannot get it done.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, what is this? Is it the real number 30? Oh my god, it's the grudge bitch! She here! She's not that big though. She's got her by the throat. She's got her up. God damn! She wasn't having none of that shit. Hey yo, we at the Wyatt compound type beat? Wasn't having none of that shit. The Mega Mistress would not be able to celebrate her victory. I don't know what's gonna happen to that woman, Linda McMahon, after that, but it cannot be good. But ladies and gentlemen, our next matchup of the evening is a non-title shoot fight between the school shooter champion Stitches and Dr. Death. Stitches with a very questionable win ratio here in non-title matches. He is, however, a dominant, unstoppable champion with a very, very long title reign. As Dr. Eugene Death Dinsmore makes his way down to the ring, making his first appearance since, I believe, was it either the Rumble or was it the CTE Tag Team Tourney that Dr. Death made his last appearance in?
I think it was in the CTE tournament.
Unbelievable. Praying for this man, Dr. Death, to have a successful career here, because it's not often we get to see special needs folk like Eugene in wrestling federations. As you can see, the dominant, unstoppable school shooter champion. He is La Conquistador del Cocaína, El Rey Blanco, El Juggalo Kratos. He is Stitches. He is the world champion. Wait a minute! Stitches just got blindsided! It's the other Juggalo Kratos! I'll bounce it about the steel steps! Dr. Death, listen to the "you suck" chants. Get that nigga out of here. Stitches is not looking too good. He was just blindsided. Might have a concussion to be bounced off the steel steps as this matchup gets underway. Stitch is not very happy with the activities of Captain Spaulding. He's set up here. Slow and drop. Takes him down. It's not going to look good for Stitches in this non-title match against a nigga who has not shown up for 2 months if he is defeated. Clotheslines him to the outside.
Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Stitches. Now you have to wonder how much Stitches is going to be able to focus on his opponent. What if Captain Spaulding is lurking in the crowd, lurking under the ring? He has to worry about a possible second attack from his opponent.
Bouncing in the back of his head.
Absolutely. He might need to get them shits tattooed on that bald-ass dome of his. Crossbody and a miss. Stitches is a very technical, very competitive fighter, and he is not going to take being injured very lightly as he spends a large portion of this match outside just inflicting punishment on Dr. Death. Dr. Death manages to avoid a spinning kick, and then he hits him with a beautifully executed Russian leg scoop. Excuse me. He's trying to work the arm. Stitches kicks him off. Big chop to the chest and the collarbone. Beautiful throw there by Stitches. A lot of damage being done to both of these men because they are fighting on the outside, bouncing him off the lamppost, bouncing him off the lamppost again, bouncing him off the floor, off of the barricade. Stitches is just beating the shit out of Dr. Death for no reason. Dr. Death wasn't the one that attacked him.
Mario did a DDT.
Spiking the school shooter champion. Stitches have a beautiful gorilla press, slams him. Stitches having a successful showing at One Night at Baby Swan, one of only 2 members of Sugar Flurb Enterprises. God damn, running power slam. One of only 2 Sugar Flurb Enterprises focus matches that they came out successful in. The other being the tag team title matchup. And it would not look good for Stitches if he, the longest reigning champion in 2K history and one of the longest reigning champions in Federation history, is defeated by Eugene Dr. Death Dinsmore here. German suplex. Speaking of CTE, maybe that gave him CTE. Beautiful spine buster. This is not happy right now. I don't know what Captain Spaulding was thinking, but it was not a good idea.
Stitches inspire him up even more.
Exactly. Stitches is not the kind of guy who you wanna get angry. He's like 6'2". He's like 300 pounds. He hit a jumping knee, and now wait a minute. Dr. Death's trying to fight back. Gets off the shoulders. Scoops him up. And hits him with another Alabama slam type beat. Oklahoma stampede. All them states are the same. Stomps him.
Hell no.
All them hillbilly states, Oklahoma, Indiana, Alabama, Virginia, West Virginia. All them shits are the same. They're just not Georgia. Big boot. Stomping them. Stitches representing all the niggas from the South. He is, in fact, from arguably the most southern place you can be, Florida. Punch to the midsection. Oh, drop toe hold. Grinding him. Good God. Just right in the throat and the jaw. Stitches just punishing Dr. Death for just being there. Clubbing blow takes him down. Tilt-a-whirl slam. He's fucking pissed right now. That man Juggalo Kratos really didn't. Drops him. That's it.
He retains.
That hug slam has just been a very scary move here in what school do you go to? Championship Wrestling. I'm very worried about who's going to be able to about what it's going to take to get the title off of that man Stitches. Captain Spaulding on the apron, just staring down the other Juggalo Kratos. Stitches is not taking kindly to this. He's not heeding the referee. He's not heeding the referee as that man talks all this shit in the world, saying something about his beard. Right hand by Stitches, and there's the ball's underway. These men are fighting. They're trying to get referee and staff to break this up. Just 2 big, ugly, bald, bearded, white sons of bitches swinging on each other. It's like an ass-style Wawa fight. Unbelievable. That man got bodied by the real Juggalo Kratos Stitches, and yet he still wants some more. What a demon. But ladies and gentlemen, up next we have the tag team tournament's first match to determine new number one contenders. We have Dio Mugiwara taking on 420 Val Venus Kush in a high stakes matchup. As you can see, 420 Val Venus Kush happy to be here, making their way down to the ring. Despite a lack of success recently and a lack of success in general, particularly for that man, Rob Van Dam, who is doing double duty in 2 divisions. They are very happy to be here because they still hold the record they still hold the record for shortest tag team title match, shortest tournament match, and the second shortest match in Federation history at 31 seconds off of a perfect twist to Sora Gargano.
This shit was crazy.
This is getting here in the 6 with my votes. Yo, bitch, get 6 votes to like 6 of my bros. In that JoJo pose. In that JoJo pose.
Ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring to a fuck-ass scream song. It is Mikey Mugiwara and Dio Brando, the team of Dio Mugiwara. I don't know what made this nigga think that a Lil White freestyle was the opportune music to choose. He's trying to, he thinks he's looking cool out here with his 1995 King of Fighters Joe Kusanagi costume, as Dio Brando just coons around in his ugly ass bright yellow chaps. These niggas looking like a couple of mayonnaise packets. But can these Green Bay Packers fan looking ass niggas get it done? Or will they lose to the Tom Brady-like satanic MAGA energy of 420 Val Venus Kush? Alright, can we start the match already? I'm tired of hearing this theme song. Like, I've heard some pretty bad theme songs in my day, but this is up there with, like, 2003 women's themes.
Niggas got the Undertaker entrance.
Starting off with Val Venus and Dio Brando. Not an opportune matchup for Val Venus because that man Dio Brando is a homosexual.
Goddamn, I didn't even know
Kick
that.
to the midsection. Goodness gracious, drops him. He's a JoJo kid. He's a JoJo nigga. All JoJo niggas gay. Big snap suplex. Goes for the stomp. Waits for him to get onto the ropes, but he's countered by a jawbreaker. Looking a little woozy, a little too early in the match. Right hand. There's something about 420 Val Venus Kush and how quickly they can make their opponents run out of steam. They got like some kind of like toxic, noxious, toxic, gaseous fumes from the Kush around them, like some kind of vortex move in a fucking RPG.
Some force-filled Kush.
Absolutely, some fucking Kush smoke power up. Bouncing his head off of the turnbuckle as he's in his corner. We have yet to see Mikey Mugiwara or Rob Van Dam enter this matchup. There has not been a tag yet. Whips him into his own corner and then whips him into his corner. As the referee's taken out by that. Dio a big ass nigga though.
Damn.
Wait a minute. With the referee down, drop toe hold, elbow to the back. Stomping him. No tag. I did not see it. Did you see a tag, Jay? I did not.
I don't even, the ref didn't see that shit. His ass was on the ground.
Referee did not see that. He should assume that no visible tag was made, so he should put Val Venus back in the match. This referee might have to get fired on some Green Giant shit. Chicken wing suplex.
Oh.
Mikey Mugiwara looking a little helpless here against Robert Van Daminator. Just stunting on him. Racking his arms and stunting on him. I hate to see it. Rob Van Dam unsuccessful against Big Van Vader earlier on in the Fire Pro division in a number one contender match for the East Side title. And now here he is in the tag team tournament in Hey, what's cool to go to Championship Wrestling 2K Division, double duty, beating the fuck out of Mikey Mugiwara. Mikey with the whip in the corner. RVD on the outside, grabbing at his back. His back hurts from being the best rapper in the ring. The best rapper in the matchup. Oh, wait a minute. Counter into the alley-oop. It looks like he might have caught him for the edge of the apron there. That does not look good. Working on the legs here. That's smart. Rob Van Dam is a very kick-based and acrobatics-based wrestler. If he can't use his legs to do those maneuvers, he's pretty much just Blueface. Damn. Elbows. Whipped him into the corner. Counter 3. Sets him up. Whips him into the corner. Big boot. Wait a minute, goes for a reverse suplex, countered into a suplex. 420 Val Venus Kush look like they're just having a good time warming up and just enjoying themselves right now. It doesn't look like either of these men are very pressed about their opponents. Tag, in comes Dio.
Very lightly.
Wait a minute, going for some kind of package. Pile driver, whips him into a big brain buster. That was a beautiful sequence right there by Dio Mugiwara.
Crazy.
The Muda Pirates. Whipping him, racking the arm. Whips, counters the Irish whip, drop kick. Beautiful maneuver there. Dio Brando trying to show out. He's had a couple of matches here, and he's an all-right competitor. He's trying to make himself look like a really good competitor. It's kind of a sorry state of affairs when you can't out-wrestle your manager. That's why the J2 heel faction is very ass here. He goes down again. Someone get a new ref.
That nigga's taking the most bumps in this match.
That nigga taking so many bumps. Right hand counter. Throws him into his own corner. Kind of a cheap shot over there at Mikey Mugi. And the ref we're gonna have to do it's gonna have to be Rob Van Dam, Dio, and the referee in a triple threat match or something. This is ridiculous. Working the arm. Gut shot right to like the spleen type area. Rob Van Dam whips him into throws him out of the ring. Goes right out after him. Looks like Rob Van Dam might be getting a little pressed here. A little bit aggressive. Kick to the hamstring. Smart by Dio Mugiwara. Continue working on the legs of Rob Van Dam. The legs of Rob Van Dam are arguably the most threatening thing about their opponents besides the ridiculous Kush fumes. Sets him up here. He's got a hold of him, and then he whips him back he bounces him off the apron first, excuse me. I'm surprised. I thought he would whip him back into the ring to make it a shorter count. Goes for a rolling sobot and he missed, but it's Dio taking his turn to bounce Rob Van Dam off the apron. And Dio Brando doing a very, very large portion of the work for his team, even if that work is getting his ass beat.
He's been in there the longest.
Mikey Mugiwara, excuse me, being very smart here and not doing a lot of work in this matchup.
Trying to pick his spot.
Top rope. They holding on to each other. They the bros. Flying leg drop splash combo. Val Venus Kush might have just got snuffed out. In comes Val Venus to break up the combination. Dio Brando with a flying drop kick. Looks like the momentum is starting to shift here. It looks like dressing like a Green Bay Packers fan might be the opportune thing. Dragon screw leg whip takes down Mikey Mugiwara. I'm gonna just start calling him Dio Mugiwara because he dressed like Dio. These niggas need to stop wearing the same fit. Down, but it looks like he might have landed on Mikey Mugiwara's legs. Excuse me. That might have caused a little bit of damage. I don't know. But Mikey's on the top rope. Double stomp. Coupe de Gracie. That man is Drake. And Degrassi 1, 2. Kick out. I thought he had the 3-3. Val Venus getting pressed as fuck on the outside, calling for a hot tag. Slapping him, monkey flipping him. Word to Cam Masters. Rob Van Dam trying to build momentum back up. This is actually turning into a very back and forth match. A very high quality, high stakes match. Spear, backflip, spear. Just got him up. Big ass double of boots. Oh my God. Mikey Mugiwara, as I speak, I said he wasn't getting his ass beat enough, and now he is. Snap suplex. He's trying to continue the fight, though. Going for the hot tag. Can he get it? Mikey Mugiwara is applying so much pressure. Whips him to the outside here. Shoulder block to the midsection, to the outside. Sucks flip. That's how the tag team. That's how the tag team titles were won last week. Goodness. Counter. Kick to the midsection. Going for the sweep, but he misses. Going for a kick, but he dodges. Right hand. Very competitive back and forth here. Rob Van Dam and Mikey Mugiwara showing up and showing out.
Damn.
Full maneuver. Some Van Daminator looking shit from that man, Mikey. Beautiful Hurricanrana to the man who does Hurricanranas. Going for a snapmare takedown. And counter to the boot. Count of 6 right now. Whips him back into the ring. That's smart. 7 count. Mikey's back in. Still looking for the hot tag, but Mikey won't let it happen. However, instead of continuing to apply the pressure, Mikey goes to tag in Dio. Dio, who is, instead of pressuring RVD, going for taunt after taunt. Big shot there. That might have been what costs them the match. Double leg.
They gave him time to catch his breath.
Hit him with the Oklahoma Stampede. You know you can't tell them states apart. Working on the legs. Goodness gracious. Whips him into the corner. Oh, looks like RVD's building up some momentum. A big chop, slap, bitch slap type maneuver. Got him set up. What's he going for here? Some kind of Alberto Del Rio technique. Drop the knees on him. Fuck that nigga up. Going for the cover. Here comes Val Venus. Val Venus. 2 count.
But Mikey's busted open now, dude.
Busted open by Val Venus. Val Venus and RVD are just beating the fuck out of these weeaboo ass niggas. Unbelievable. Dio Brando again taunting instead of applying pressure, and now the momentum has shifted back in favor of 420 Val Venus. Kush falling scoop slam by that man Robert Van Dam. Goodness. And here's the tag to Val Venus. The man with the Kush, the man with the perfect plex. The 31-second victory is at the hands of this man as he bounces Dio's skull off of the apron. The hardest part of the ring. Fireman's carry takeover.
Make sure niggas know that every time.
Absolutely. Bam, right off the hardest part of the ring. The apron sets him up. Count of 4 by the referee. Whips him back into the ring. Oh, wait a minute. He's got him set up elbows, but he's not in the ring, so the count goes up to 5. Dropping like he think he the Undertaker or some shit. In comes Dio Brando. He's got pressure applied on that man, Val Venus. Drags that man away from his corner before dropping the knee. This is a very long, very high-stakes technical matchup. A very amazing, very competitive start. Beautiful kick there. Into a heel kick. What a combo. Beautiful sequence there by Dio Brando, as this is an amazing, fantastic start off to the tag team tourney. Probably going to be one of, if not the best tournament in Federation history. It's already a very good contender. Double leg takedown. That man looked like a Greco-Roman wrestler. Setting him up. Counter to the jawbreaker. It's still anybody's game. This is an incredibly back and forth match. There are spots and points where it looks like it's a squash, but then they fight back. They find the time. This whole show is going to be the counter. Oh, wait a minute. He got him with some kind of suplex. He suplexed him into a grapevine choke. He's got him in a rear naked choke. Val Venus getting tap out. Where's Rob Van Dam? What's Rob Van Dam doing? Hole's broken. Rob Van Dam just watching his opponent just get choked out by the Kush. He thought, oh, he could hit some crazy dabs. That's not bad. Quick cheap shot here. Whips him, and they're going for it again. Some kind of tag team hype bros maneuver. The leg drop. Splash. Dio Brando going for the cover.
What's RVD doing? Nothing.
RVD got too much Kush because Mikey Mugiwara, Dio Brando, Dio Mugiwara, the Moondog Pirates are victorious. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen, Will Deceased is probably looking up from hell, not having a good time.
What a match. That was a good ass tag team match.
Arguably one of the best team matches we've had in Federation history. But ladies and gentlemen, with that underway, we are now going to move on to OG Scorp, who after a successful return defeating Sugar Flurb at his own pay-per-view is going one-on-one with Steve Harvey. He's a man with a plan. He's the man with the shiniest head in the Federation. And Steve Harvey also has a dominant F5 that he used to put away Taz. This chrome-domed individual with his Walrus El Guapo mustache just hauling ass to the ring. He hasn't been seen much of in a very long time.
Hey.
An unbelievable turn of events here. The only man part of J2 Heel Enterprises that has been seen less than Steve Harvey is Blueface. That man is hanging in the aether, but still on the payroll somehow. That nigga is like No Way Jose or Adam Rose or some shit. Bo Dallas still on the payroll type beat. Coming down to the ring with very heavy bass, very loud trumpets, like he's a fucking hip-hop remix of a Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald theme song. As he goes one-on-one with OG Scorp, who is fresh off of a hot return, a near-death experience, and a pay-per-view victory. And ladies and gentlemen, as OG Scorp makes his way to the ring, I would like to welcome to the commentary booth this man, the man with a plan. He is the World Heavyweight Champion, all the X visuals.
Yo, what's going on, everybody?
It's good to see that man, all the X visuals. And what's going through your mind after that disrespectful attempt from the Blue Man Group?
You know, Pinhead really thinks he's something, you know, trying to manage my old tag team partner David here, trying to think that he's a better man than me, you know. Pinhead should go back to the Blue Man Group. Go back to paint his head blue. That white shit is just not for him.
It is really not at all.
Next week.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first from the World Heavyweight Champion himself. Next week, one-on-one, it is Pinhead making his in-ring debut against the World Heavyweight Champion. Yes, all the X visuals. But as we speak about one-on-one matchups, we are starting off here with OG Scorp and Steve Harvey. Just starting off the matchup, 1, 2, kick out. Goodness. Wait a minute, into some kind of modified lion tamer here. OG Scorp counters, his back gotta be hurting. Being thrown off the cell, elbow drop through the cell. He's not having a good time here, ladies and gentlemen.
Not at all.
Whips
he had a hell of a match last week at Baby Swan, defeating you, unfortunately, but you know.
Unfortunately, he did, but at the same time, I wasn't too pressed because I realized that I could go backstage, find all my favorite bartenders and all my favorite cooks and waiters and waitresses, and we could make this shit as black and white as that referee.
Oh,
good as electric chair into the beautiful German suplex, 2 count kick out.
I'm always rooting for Scorp here, I really am.
I'm rooting for Steve Harvey just off of salt purposes. He's stomping at absolutely nothing.
Steve Harvey is a really strong
tell that nigga to put his glasses back on. I got a monocle for him right here.
You know, Steve Harvey hasn't had a lot of matches here, but when he does have his matches, he does show out entirely. He's
absolutely, and we are seeing that Steve Harvey is here to show up and show out. You have to wonder what is going through the minds of other members of J2 Heel Incorporated, seeing that they're not really doing shit.
No,
And you also have
and
to
there's a
think
lot of
about-
old people on there too. If we really think about it, he's got a group of old people. If you were even counting Cornette as one of his, members.
Absolutely.
He's just
Yeah, I don't know who should
old
really.
men that don't really do stuff. Oh, Medea.
However, you do have to also think about the fact that there are signed wrestlers in the company that have yet to debut.
There's a lot of them listed here. We have yet to see them. It's
Yes,
there's a lot of wonder, but
we are still waiting on the highly anticipated debut of all the X visual signee Goku.
Arguably the right now, we do see two of the older competitors here. I wonder if there's any tension between how old they are.
They are very old niggas. OG Scorp comes from a time when black people had to drink out of separate water fountains.
There we go. Oh,
Scoop
Jesus.
slam. And man, OG Scorp. Look at OG Scorp. He's getting down and dirty, and you know what he's saying? He's saying to that man as he sets him up for this chicken wing pile driver. He said to him, "My grandfather owned your grandfather, you bald son of a bitch."
Oh, I thought that was
2
it.
count. I had thought that was it.
Oh my
He was
Lord.
able to defeat Sugar Fleur with a very similar maneuver.
I think I'm gonna have to get Scorp one of our own shirts. Rocking that Lucha Underground.
Absolutely. He
As much
got
as I
that
respect
Lucha Underground bullshit, thinking he John Morrison talking Spanish to Bad Bunny. What the fuck is he doing? OG Nitro. Fuck out of here.
Oh, giant
Huge
right.
right, knocks him right out.
on
Wait a
the
minute,
top
Steve
rope.
Harvey hopping. He hopping. What's he doing here?
He up on the Jose Canseco.
He's on the rope. He creeping, bro. He look like Nightcrawler in an X-Men game. I am doing cut of a cut Wagner, ass nigga.
Uh-oh.
Big right hand here. Countering. Suplex.
Oh, shit.
Holds
Going
on
for
to him,
multiple.
drags him.
Oh,
Another one.
Another suplex.
And the triple German from Steve Harvey. A very physical, aggressive wrestler.
He's got him in the back.
And it's not looking good. One.
Ooh.
Kick out at one. OG Scorp Cialis is kicking in. Look at that, man. Steve Harvey's not too happy.
I don't think he's real
Got him in
happy
the
that
chin
Scorp
lock.
has hair and Steve Harvey does
Trying
not.
to wear him down. Steve Harvey never had hair, then it goes born bald. I ain't never seen Steve Harvey with hair, and I don't care to. Whacking the arms.
Sight.
Dropping them. Going for a cover off of a rest hold.
Oh,
One
Lord,
count.
that sounds
What
like
was
something.
Steve Harvey thinking there?
Yeah, that was not a smart move.
Counter with the elbow by OG Scorp here into the running forearm.
Ooh,
Dropping the elbow.
Right on.
Looking like he Ric Flair with that old ass nigga elbow.
Ooh.
Goodness, what a jawbreaker there.
Got him up.
Sets him up. He's got him on the shoulders. He's got him on his shoulders. Wait a minute. F5. F5 to OG Scorp. 1, 2, 3. He got him. He got him.
Oh, this is not looking good for Scorp tonight.
Steve Harvey just got OG Scorp with the F5. He came, he saw, he conquered. Starting off with the dominant power bomb, the suplexes, the strikes.
Back and forth all the way.
A beautiful back and forth matchup, but that man,
This is
Steve
victorious.
Harvey,
Oh, shit, who's he calling
comes
for?
out victorious. Who's he calling for here?
Oh, Scorp's fighting back though.
Scorp's
Doesn't
fighting
matter
back.
who's fighting. Doesn't matter.
Go
He's
for a
fighting
big right hand.
back. He's fighting back.
Scorp fighting back. Wait a minute. It's Cornette. It's J2 Hill Enterprises. Jim Medea and Jim Cornette.
No.
They're just stomping him out. They're stomping out OG Scorp. No.
J2 heels collectively.
No. Look at that mega power. J2 Tran, Corny Collins, Cornette, and Steven Lesnar Harvey stomp out OG Scorp to make an emphatic statement here against OG Scorp Collective. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of the evening. It is time for the SoundCloud Valero I-75 711 85-7. I'm in the club with 100,000 niggas. Wawa Hoagie Warlord Championship match, and here he comes. He is the inaugural Deathmatch Jesus champion. He is the SoundCloud Valero I-75 Wawa Hoagie Warlord champion. He is Pennywise as he sashays and has the sass on his way to the ring representing the LGBTQ community.
Flurb, I really wonder how long this can keep going. How long can he keep coming out here with this belt that he didn't really pin Deceased for? He kind of just fucking ate him. Can he eat anybody really that he chooses and just fucking take their belt?
I don't know. That's up to management to see if eating a nigga count, to see if cannibalism
I'm
counts
too
as a
scared to
title
even talk to
victory.
this motherfucker, honestly. Anytime I see him, I kind of back away.
Perhaps you might have to squash the beef with David specifically to get him to tell Pennywise to stop eating people.
Because if I gotta see Little Zan, I don't mind that. There's no problem.
Because if I gotta see a 7'6" nigga. Wait a minute, it's the Eastside champion. It's the Eastside champion, Dimebag Darrell.
Who's he bringing out?
Wait a minute, who's he calling for? It's supposed to be Lil Zan here.
Pennywise is pissed. What the fuck?
Pennywise is not happy.
Hey, yo.
Wait a minute, what's going on right now? Wait a minute, what is that?
Who I think it is?
Who is it? Is that Shawn Michaels? It's Shawn Michaels. Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh shit!
Wait a minute.
It's Deceased!
It's Deceased. He's got the crown of thorns. He's got the Versace bathrobe.
He's
the kimono. What is going on? I thought that man was deceased. I thought Deceased was deceased, but he's happy as hell. He's got the big white robe and he's coming to the ring with this aggressive ass
Gloria.
music. Look at this. It is glorious. Dead man glorious. Coming down to the ring with a hairy chest. The big cross sitting on it. The beautiful crown of thorns made from sterling silver and cubic zirconium stones. As he calls for the light, he calls for the pyro. Look at him go. Just an absolute, I can't believe he's here. I thought that nigga was dead. We did paperwork for this nigga's death certificate. What the f***
I even got the funeral. I mean, all he had left was a few teeth.
I cried at the funeral. What the fuck is this shit?
I wasn't even invited. What the fuck?
I cried at the funeral. I thought you were there. Dead man Christ, ladies and gentlemen, he's the Messiah of A-Word School Do You Go To Championship Wrestling. Dead man Christ with the bones playing him to the ring as he stares at the square circle. He stares at his Jerusalem as he makes his way here. What happened to Lil Zan? I thought Lil Zan was supposed to get this title opportunity.
It must have been all a trick, man. I don't know.
Unless we're being finessed and finagled, then this in fact is Lil Zan after a Jose Canseco visit. We're gonna have Pennywise, he just standing on the outside, just taking it. This man torturing us with his theme song as he hits the glorious. Look at the confetti rain down. The crowd going wild for the return of Dead Man Christ. Smile on his face, the fresh robe, the fresh cross, the fresh crown, the fresh fade. He actually washed his hair, ladies and gentlemen. This nigga hasn't used conditioner since 1986. Unbelievable.
What kind of pyro does he have in the ring? This doesn't even look like it's... This man is a god.
This man has
a whole pyro budget on this nigga.
This man, we used the whole. I don't even think it was a pyro budget. We didn't have that kind of pyro.
Is this man on his Undertaker shit? I don't even understand right now.
I don't know. He's fighting in the toga, going at the Pennywise with a big clothesline. He's got the. He wants his revenge. He wants the title back. The big man set up on the top rope.
Christ, he's got him on the top rope.
Way too early in the matchup. Got him all the way up. Big suplex. And the ring broke. The ring just collapsed from that. Unbelievable. The screens are glitching. Dead Man Christ just broke the ring. And he's out. He's out. Pennywise is unconscious as Dead Man Christ comes back and reclaims. Big superplex just kills the ring. He killed the ring. He killed the ref. He killed his opponent. He came back with the superpowers, the Jesus sandals on deck. Look at that man. He's listening, he's throwing his fingers. The title is shimmering, the title is shining. He's Mr. Clean. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner and the rightful, the new AWSDYG2 Road to Championship Wrestling SoundCloud Valero I-75 number 11 on the club with 100,000 niggas. Hoagie Warlord Champion Devin Christ.